from, yo, it goes down. Day to night, hood to hood, block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
I keep you bitches 6 inches when I'm switching from Marco to ammunition. Listen, this is new for the kids in position, waiting to escape each clip and evicted. You're 6-bit, 666 each digit, profit from these licks and keep my spits prolific. In an instant, I'ma live a life like Mystic. Stay high to defy the laws of physics. Critics kiss my ass, you can witness, never missing. When I aim at a misfit, his shit ain't equipped with enough to have ammo. When the King Sarge wig split, give it a 0 and I'm a 15 like AR. You can live your life in the graveyard. Life, you're not gonna take ours. I got a lot to say than just 8 bars. If you hate ours, this day you might make ours. Something frightening's about to happen. Lightning strikes the mic when I be rapping. Don't even come and tell me you saw me blasted. I'll be flashing, ego smashing. Nobody will close my casket.
Live from the graveyard, 3 young riders, ammunition, King Czar, Mac Pacino.
Every day where we from, yo, it goes down. Day to night, hood to hood, block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
I'm telling them to get cheers for the reason us bitch ass niggas hating. Nigga right through my hood on go dating. Split the script from a shot erase. Somebody dropped in the middle of sex. Got his ass with a missile, now he's really wet. It's a killer set. I got mental threats, and on top of that, I'm a lunatic. My niggas be tripping on me sometimes, saying that a nigga be out his mind. So evacuate, in other words, vacate. Cause a nigga like me might premeditate. I'm full of danger, oops, I mean anger shit, but I guess they both apply. See eye to eye, not me, my nigga. You got 20/20 vision, peek my trigger. It's lovely, ain't it, nigga? That's my bitch. We done fucked around, and this some main shit, untamed shit, insane shit. And every time I get done, it's an empty clip. I don't understand, but I'm on the edge. I guess I'm part of the living dead. That's what I said. From me, don't listen. Crazy, sorry, got hollows hissing. Walk with me, go kill with me, pull guns with me, come kill with me, come ride with me, go steal with me. If you don't fuck with me, you history. One lifeline gone, and it's sick. And the death's with me, it run blood stick. Torture chamber, bottom pit, the home of a deranged out lunatic.
Every day where we from, yo, it goes down.
Gentlemen, what's up? What's up? What's up? I feel like Marty Marley right now. How y'all doing out there? Ryan, what up, Ryan?
What's up, man? What's up? What cracking lacking?
Nothing much. Everything just regular. We got Ian in the house. What's going on, Ian?
Nothing much, man. It's a good Tuesday. You know, how about coming on to a show, talking some sports with Ron and Dennis and everyone all around the world. Let's get into it.
All right. Let's start with the trash ass players, Ryan.
My trash ass player is the Nuggets, the Denver Nuggets. They're all you had player. What happened? Y'all were talking shit about LeBron James, about the Lakers. Now you got the best player, the face of the NBA, who that is, Dennis.
And
Ian.
I don't know. I don't know who the face of the NBA is.
I mean, wait, hold on. What player is the face of the franchise, face of the NBA to you? Tt's his name?
Right.
How you gonna try and flip?
Ron, what's his name? Answer the question. Come on
now. I forgot his name right now. I had it.
What team he play for?
Minnesota.
Talking about Ant-Man? Talking about Anthony Edwards? You talking about Michael Jordan's son? You talking about Michael Edwards? You talking about Michael?
Hey, what?
How was this guy the face of the NBA? Let's
22 years old to premature.
He 22. Look, he took out the NBA Finals champs, the Denver Nuggets.
I hear you, Ryan. But if he go in the next round, lay an egg, I can hear you now. The next trash ass player. I thought he was the face of the league.
I mean, if you're looking at marketing, they're trying to make Jason the face of the NBA. If you're looking at the marketing of it, so
and usually when you become the face of the NBA, you have to accomplish something. They're not
So-
giving out faces of the NBA with you not accomplishing something. You
So
have to
what he
accomplish
been
something.
doing? He had not accomplished nothing.
And in basketball terms, what does he want?
Yeah, he had not won nothing, but look what he done. The whole Denver
I think
Nuggets.
he's done. I think he. Let me tell you this. I think he's done a very good job. Let me also tell you this. That don't mean nothing if he don't win nothing. I ain't saying he got to win it this year. I ain't saying he got to win it this year.
To be honest, Dennis, I think he will.
I hope he does.
Wait a minute. I gotta say this. To me, you cannot trust Boston. Because you don't know when they will show up. Now get that out of the way. Yes or
Okay.
no?
Right, Deborah Reedy. What's going on, Deborah?
Yes or no? You don't know when. We don't know what Boston team will show up. Yes or no, Ian?
But when can I flip this and say, when can you trust Minnesota, who has not been here in this spotlight at this point? They have not been here yet. And when can you trust the
Honestly-
Dallas Mavericks and the Luka Doncic, who has not been at this point either? You can't trust them
He's
because
been
they
to
have
this-
not been
he's
here
been
yet.
to this point. He's been to this point. He just hasn't been beyond.
Wait, Dallas has been to the Western Conference Finals lately.
Yeah, Dallas has been to Western Conference Finals, I think, 3 times since Luka's been in. They played against Phoenix. Was it Phoenix?
It was Phoenix. It was somebody else. 2 more teams.
I don't think it was Phoenix. It was somebody else. It wasn't Phoenix. It was. I remember they beat Phoenix. It wasn't Phoenix.
Who was?
They lost to somebody. It must have been the Warriors. They lost to the Warriors that year. The year the Warriors won the championship. I know that one for sure.
And where I'm going to trust you,
Because Andrew-
for some reason, I always thought
And
about
I'm gonna tell you that one for sure because Andrew Wiggins
Went off.
finally came out of his shell. I remember that. I remember he dunked on Luka. I remember that for sure.
All I just trying to say, this man been balling. And the Nuggets, you cannot beat one man. You cannot beat one man.
It wasn't one man. It was a team effort.
Who got that thing crunk, Dennis? Let me be honest. Who got that
He
thing
might have
crunk?
got a crunk, but shit, he might have got a crunk. He only had 16 points.
Hey,
And
No,
they did what they needed to do on him.
Hey,
But
where
it was
is Ron
just
gonna give- Ron,
Go
we're
ahead,
going
go
to give
ahead.
credit to Jaden McDaniels. We're going to give credit to Cat. We're going to give credit to Rudy Gobert. Where's the credit to the bench of Minnesota?
when
with
you
Jackson
gonna
Thursday?
get credit to Rudy Gobert, Ryan?
Hey, where's the credit at? It's not just Anthony Edwards, Ron. It's not just Anthony Edwards. Come on now.
Yeah, Ryan. When you gonna get credit to Rudy Gobert, Ryan?
you know what? I was gonna make Rudy Gobert my transfer player. I was. Then I
Trash.
seen
You ain't certified.
no, hear me out. Because it was a couple games he cannot shut down the best player.
No, but that's because he's the best player in the world. That's because he's the best player in the world.
But you got defensive
Player of the year. But you
Yeah.
ain't gonna be able to put that defense on the best player in the world. But he did a pretty good job Sunday.
right.
He didn't shut him down, but he did a good job of containing him. But then
Right.
they took him out the game
and
and
put
they
Cat
started
on
rotating and putting other people on him.
him. Right.
They put Cat on him. They put was it Nazim?
Nas Reed.
Nazim?
Not
Nas Reed. They put Nas Reed on him. They just kept putting different bodies on him and then Joker just started shooting off, honestly.
I mean, Ron, who's Nas Reed? Another guy that you failed to mention, by the way.
Hey, Nas Reed.
6 man of the year.
Hey, that man right there, he unbelievable. The way he played in that last game, just not
for
that
sure.
game, but the 2 games before that. Oh my God.
Why you need to give credit, Ron? It's not just Anthony Edwards, not one man crew. I'm just saying.
But you're right about that though, Ryan. He did get that thing crunk.
He got it crunk.
He did get that thing. Hey, who got that thing crunk? You right about that, Ryan. Who got that thing crunk?
he got that, and I was like, oh my God, this play defense, and offense.
How crazy it's gonna be when it's Boston and Minnesota in the finals, though. How crazy
I got Minnesota winning.
Hey, Boston, Minnesota. I'm calling it right now.
I got
Boston,
Minnesota winning right now. Y'all heard
Boston,
it.
Minnesota ain't gonna win.
I got Minnesota winning right now.
The Kevin Garnett NBA Finals. There you go. So
They asked him that too. They said, "Who you picking?" He
both.
kept saying, "Who you picking?" He said, "I'm picking both." He said, "I'm the only one that's certified enough to pick both. I'm picking both." He said, "You can't pick both. You
screw Al
gotta pick one." He said, "I'm picking both."
Screw Al Jefferson. Screw all the other players who played for Boston and Minnesota. It's Kevin Garnett.
Well, they're my certified player.
Okay.
Okay. All right. What you got there, Ian?
Wait, certified or trash?
They're
You
my
mean
trash.
I know you meant trash. What you
I
got
was just
there?
about to say, hold up, what?
They're my trash. My bad.
Okay. All right. Cool. I mean, if I'm gonna sue when it comes to trash, the Oklahoma City Thunder, OKC. What happened, baby? What happened to OKC? I mean, they did good in the beginning of the series. It looked like they were going to go on and they were going to advance past Dallas. And yet their young team did not show up when it mattered. And more importantly, that game 7, you're up by 16 at halftime. You should have had this in the bag. But yet that second half, they looked depleted. Their energy was just gone. Despite being a young team. So explain to me how that makes any sense. You're a young team, but yet your energy looked depleted.
It looked like wasn't nobody out there helping SGA. And that foul at the end, you don't foul.
But OKC, you blow that lead in game 7. You had it in the bag. I mean, you pretty much first half, I was like, oh, this is over. This is going to be over.
Actually, it was game 6. Game 6.
Hey, game 6, I should have forced a game 7.
Should have forced the game 7, yes. So we should have been watching game 7 today. You're absolutely right. No, I'm sorry, yesterday. Yeah, they don't got no signs.
Hey, Jay, I agree with you. This is why I think Oklahoma City should actually make a trade this summer and get another big.
Honestly,
all the draft picks and all the young guys that they have on that roster, take a few of them and trade and go get a big man.
But
what up, Jay? But I think they should just go. I think they should just go get Andre Drummond. I think Andre Drummond is going to be a hot commodity for a couple teams. The Sixers being one of them.
Well,
I'm a big fan of Andre Drummond. I'm a huge fan of Andre Drummond.
I'm glad you said that, Dennis, because your team at the top.
That's what I said. The Sixers is one of them.
Now, my thing is if you're the GM, Dennis, how much money will you pay him?
It all depends. I think I'm gonna offer like $5 million.
Nah, you can't, Dennis. You gotta get that. Another team to offer him more money than that.
That's all right. Then we'll match it.
$10 million. I'll give him $10 million.
What's up, Cousin April? Cousin April in the house. Got Cousin April in the house.
Yes.
Hey, Corey, your team let me down, man. I don't want to hear about your Knicks, bro. I don't want to hear about your Knicks. They let me down.
I don't know about y'all getting Giannis, but Mikal Bridges, y'all been talking about getting Mikal Bridges since last summer, so I know what's gonna happen.
Watch me get Donovan Mitchell somehow.
They've been talking
about they're gonna trade Julius Randle. They're gonna trade Julius Randle.
They've been talking about getting him for 3 years. Dennis and
yeah.
We know.
Yeah. But Mikal Bridges, they're gonna end up getting Mikal Bridges. It's all right. If they don't get Mikal Bridges, if they do not get him, he could come back to Philly. He come home to Philly where he should have been.
Dennis.
Corey's team is another team that needs a big too. Now that I think about it, I mean, they got some good shooters on the outside, but they really need a big man.
No, they got two good bigs. Mitchell Robinson and Hartstein. Mitchell Robinson and Hartstein is good. I think that they get Mikal Bridges and get rid of Julius Randle. I think that's the perfect piece for them.
So you said, how about you send Julius Randle to OKC? They need a big man. Why don't you send Julius Randle to OKC?
Well, how that's gonna work out for the Nets? What the Nets get? Some draft picks?
They get a bunch of draft picks. Yeah.
Nah. You gotta give them way more than drop picks.
Hey, Corey's got a good point. Mitchell Robinson, he's not dependable. Like, you cannot rely on Mitchell Robinson to play a full year. You just cannot do it.
But Hartstein is dependable. Hartstein did pretty good, man. I know a lot of people be hating on him, but to be a big, that motherfucker's out there getting rebounds and fucking playing defense.
He can definitely get some shots. Yeah.
He ain't getting you too many points, but rebounds and stuff like that, I appreciate. I think like the surprise piece is, and I know Corey would know this guy when I say his name. They need Deuce to take another step up because Deuce coming off the bench, taking another step up for them. Because I honestly think Deuce can be Marcus Smart-ish. That's what I believe.
Tell me this. What they should do with Randall?
Randall, they should trade him.
Trade him to a team that has a big. Like I
would trade him to Brooklyn.
Because me personally, I think they play better without him.
Right. That's why I said trade him to Brooklyn and go get Mikal Bridges.
Wait, Dennis, why would you trade in the division though?
And it don't fucking matter. You need Mikal Bridges.
See, I would trade him to the Kings.
Now you got four. Now you get Mikal Bridges. Now you have four guys who have been playing together since college for 4+ years. You understand that? Like, they chemistry together is fucking phenomenal. You see how them three go. Dante DiVincenzo. You see Josh Hart playing fucking 48 minutes, getting 28 rebounds. Like, come on, man. You add Mikal Bridges in there, a 3-and-D guy. That's damn near top 5 in his position. Damn near.
Hey, Dennis, what you trying to do? Create the Villanova Knicks? I mean, that's what you're trying to do?
They already did that. I'm mad that they did it. But I'm mad they did it because my dumbass Sixers ain't thinking about doing it.
No, I'm saying when you're trying to complete the whole set, though. That's what you're trying to do? You're trying to complete the whole entire set? Okay.
Oh, never mind, man. You talking about getting Durant. You're going to fuck up the whole chemistry.
You talking about...
You talking about getting Durant. You're going to fuck up the whole chemistry.
Where did Kevin Durant come from? Let's get back to reality. I
mean, it makes sense if you get those draft picks up if Phoenix want to get away from them. It makes sense, but I'm not making that move from them.
Me either.
Who wants Kevin Durant at this point, though? Like, he
messes up your chemistry.
He messes up your chemistry.
Wait a minute. Kevin Durant to give you 25 points a game.
But
maybe
why would you mess up the chemistry? We have seen him mess up chemistry almost everywhere he goes.
But if you
look at we ain't got no chemistry in Philly, so
if you look at the way a lot of teams play small ball now. Yes or no?
How true? Yeah.
Right.
Okay. If they get Kevin Durant with the point guard,
Jalen Brunson,
a superstar in my eyes.
Yeah.
Top 10 talent. Yeah.
Top 5 in my eyes.
He played top 5, and he played top 5 for I want to say the whole 2024.
Okay. Who the other dude that the one got the braids on the New York Knicks?
Oh, Josh Hart.
Yeah. To me, he was balling all this.
Oh, great player. I'm a huge fan.
Great player. You put Kevin Durant with that.
But here's the thing. You have DiVincenzo. You have McBride. I mean, you have those two.
McBride Deuce. They call him Deuce.
But man,
they do. Yes, they do.
Man, they will step up though. You gotta step up.
So what I kind of critique about Kevin Durant is actually the opposite of what Dennis just said. Dennis brought up Villanova and the chemistry they would have.
Right.
Chemistry is so valuable in the NBA. We're
Right.
seeing it in the conference finals right now.
Right.
You're seeing it. You saw with the Knicks.
Right. The 4 teams with almost the best chemistry are in the conference finals right now. We're seeing it in living color.
What?
You got to have chemistry.
I think Denver also had good chemistry, and I think the Knicks also had good chemistry.
But what happened?
So those are the top. I think OKC was okay. They had good chemistry.
They're too young. Oklahoma City's
Dennis,
just too young. They're not seasoned enough yet.
Right. Oh man, you talk about
So
this.
what you trying to say? They just mayonnaise? They ain't see they just mayonnaise?
Right.
No, you just gotta let them cook a little bit. You gotta put them back in there.
If you look at, they got to go through so many years to kick the door open.
Right.
That's why I think OKC, they got to go through what Kevin Garnett used to went through with Minnesota in the playoffs.
Okay, you know what? Okay, so when OKC becomes seasoned, when they're finally all good, they're in their prime and all of that, they're going to be a championship contender. Right. We all know this.
But it like
I said the same thing, Corey. They right there, like they right there.
They're 1 or 2 years away.
Right.
You got to. I think they did. I think they did, and I think, and when my squad get back together on the West, when they get back together and everybody fully healthy, and they get that thing rolling, I ain't telling you who. You's a hater. I ain't telling you's a hater. You're a hater. When they get back together, and you hear me screaming,
where is your West?
Big Memphis. When you hear me screaming, Big Memphis.
Oh shit!
You hear me screaming, Big Memphis? It's gonna be a problem.
Okay. Raise your hand. Like, who actually cares about Little Memphis? Who cares?
I told y'all some haters.
Like, why should we care about Little Memphis? John Morant got replaced by Anthony Edwards. Let's be real. John Morant, your air is up. Anthony Edwards, he's a new guy now.
I read somewhere today, and they were like, John Morant, he blew it. He had it in his hand to be the face of the NBA. Till all that shit came out about him doing all that shit.
How he messed up the bag.
Yep. Right. Now you mess up the bag. Yes, you still in the NBA, but people are looking at Edwards in Minnesota. You 22 years old.
What's sad about it is that you had the top 2 picks from that draft class. They're supposed to be the face of the NBA.
Right.
But Zion keeps on getting hurt, and John Morant keeps getting in his own way.
Right. So it like,
you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna end up on the same team. They're gonna start kicking ass.
That's what you think, Dennis. Okay.
Big Memphis.
Little Memphis. Love. They did.
Big Memphis.
Did they even play this year, Dennis?
It was going good when John Morant came back for those 15 games. It seemed like those were some of the most exciting 15 games in the NBA. Okay.
Yeah, that's how good he is. This. I got to say this to you, Dennis. What happened, baby?
They be all right.
What happened?
Injuries hit. They all right. Don't worry about it.
When Dwight Howard gets signed, by the way, that's going to be a good day for NBA.
They don't need Dwight Howard. They got a big man already.
They got a big man.
Yeah. When Dwight Howard gets signed, basketball Twitter is going to be electric. So.
But
oh shit! All right, what else you got for trash ass play?
That was it. Yeah, I just had the.
All right, well, I'm giving my trash ass player out there to Tyson Fury. That goddamn Tyson Fury had me thinking he was gonna beat Usyk, right? And he over there, at the press conference, he didn't even want to look at Usyk at the press. I said, okay, this is Tyson Fury I'm talking about. I love the way Tyson Fury does his trash talk and his demeanor. I love all that about him. But he been getting his ass whipped, baby. All right. I don't know what the fuck happened. He might have had one too many strawberry daiquiris or something, because he been getting his ass whipped.
How about
I just don't even.
Hey,
I don't know
where's
what the
his
fuck going on.
victory cigar at though?
wait a minute.
Where's that victory cigar for Tyson Fury?
You got to have the victory first. Shit.
Can you say he is the new? Who got knocked out by Mike Tyson back in the day?
Buster Douglas.
He is the new
is
Buster Douglas. Huh?
No,
Can we say that?
No. Buster
Why?
Douglas knocked out Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Then after that, what happened?
No,
Well,
Tyson
At
Fury
least
had
he
some
got
good fights.
Holyfield. Holyfield guy's ear taken
Tyson
off.
Fury had some really good fights after he fought what's boy name? Wilder, Deontay Wilder.
Really?
He
I
had
will say this:
Deontay Wilder.
Wilder has fallen off a bit though over the last couple of years.
Yeah,
Wilder
he
has
got a
been-
fight. He got a fight coming up soon too. He got 2 fights
Really?
coming up
He got
soon. He
3
got
fights.
one. It got 2 that I know of so far. He got one in June, another one in August. If everything go right,
They're in Saudi Arabia or no?
I'm not sure where it's at. It's supposed to be one of them super cards, so I'm not sure where it's at.
All right. Who I've noticed, Dennis and Ron and everyone watching all around the world, Saudi Arabia is obsessed with the heavyweight fights. They keep bringing over Tyson Fury. I noticed Wilder a while ago. Like, they love a heavyweight fight in Saudi Arabia, I guess. So,
I mean, hey, they making money. Every time a fight go over there, they make good money.
shoot, I'm surprised they haven't convinced Floyd Mayweather to come out of retirement. Hey, we'll give you like $50 million to fight in Saudi Arabia. So,
No, you might y'all pay Floyd
You might
a
got
lot
paid.
more
You might got
than
paid
that.
that gas.
Right.
You might got paid that gas.
And shit, you might talk about 150 million right there.
I don't know. I feel like Floyd Mayweather goes broke every couple of years, so he's got to do another fight.
Hey,
Nah, he ain't broke.
he got
But
money.
honestly, if I'm him, I would do that. I would act like I'm broke. I would have my name saying that I'm broke.
Hey,
And have
Dennis,
everybody thinking I'm broke.
Hey, Dennis, why ask 50 Cent? 50 Cent proclaims that Floyd Mayweather goes broke every 5 years. That's why he always keeps coming out of retirement. Like, he says he goes broke all the time.
I don't believe that. How much money he got? Shit.
I'm just saying, ask 50 Cent.
When you
Him
start
and
now,
Floyd
when
created
you
the
start-
money team. So,
and when you start hearing Floyd Mayweather saying that he's selling those cars, when he starts selling them cars,
mhm.
and you hear about him selling houses and cars,
What? Then he
then I
going
believe he
broke.
broke. Then I believe he broke. But if he
Right.
ain't selling them cars yet, he ain't broke.
Okay.
He got too many cars. It don't even make sense.
The first thing they do when they go broke, they sell cars, houses, all that shit.
How Mike Tyson went broke, he had to sell his tigers. His 2 pet tigers. He had to sell those.
Hey.
Oh, not the tiger, man. You ain't get my fucking tiger.
Well, one of them actually bit somebody, so they had to go to court for that. But, you know.
Oh, damn. All right, well, let's get to the certified players. Let's get to the certified. What you got for certified, Ryan?
I got Minnesota Timberwolves.
Okay. Shout out to the Timberwolves for advancing to the Western Conference Finals.
Shout out to them, man. It's y'all playing some good basketball. Y'all beat the champs. And a lot of people
Beat
say
the
y'all
champ-
would
beat
not.
the champs at the champ house.
And hey, shout out to Czar. He was the first person that said Minnesota might be going to the finals.
Yeah. He said it last year, too, though. So he
Right.
just double backed on it this year. Because last year, the shit didn't go through. So this year, he double backed on it.
So shout out to Czar out there, Czar. You doing your thing, dog. Keep it up. But yeah, Minnesota Timberwolves.
Okay, what you got over there, Ian, for certified?
So for certified, I'm actually going to go to the NHL. I'm going to go to the hockey world because that's what I know the most. And I have to give credit and a huge shout out to the Edmonton Oilers Game 7. They beat the Vancouver Canucks. They advanced to the Western Conference Finals. The best hockey player in the world today, Connor McDavid, advancing to the Western Conference Finals for the second time in his career. And right now, Dennis, the best hockey player in the world is seeking his first ever Stanley Cup championship. So right now, Connor McDavid trying to get his first title, and let's see what happens. So,
All right now.
Hey Dalton, screw the Dallas Stars. I hate you.
All right, well, listen, I'm gonna say this. Listen, I usually, and I shouldn't do this. I'm probably gonna jinx them, but I'm gonna give a shout out to the Fighting Phils. Living in a stink blue world with my head up in outer space. I know I'll be A-okay. I know I'll be A-okay. You gotta be there for it.
Okay, all right.
Let's go, Ryan. Get them
How about
questions
Bryce
out the way.
Harper, man? Bryce Harper and Bryson Scott, Las Vegas legends right there. So,
All right, my first question is, do you think the Lakers need to hire Phil Jackson again? And do you think he will win the finals next year? Dennis.
I think Phil is too old in the tooth. I don't think Phil has it for this generation. Maybe I'm hating, but to bring a Phil Jackson in, I don't think he has it in this generation. But let's just say he do come out of retirement, like you said, and he comes to the Lakers. They're definitely going to the finals next year. They're going to the finals. Once he implements that triangle offense and show that system to LeBron and AD, they're going to the finals. And the crazy thing is, I think that the Lakers would have been having a chance for the finals next season with Darvin Ham.
You see me?
I said a chance. I said
Me
a chance,
too.
though. I said a chance.
Me too.
That's the only thing I'm saying. Like, I truly don't think it's the coach. I think that they need a couple more pieces. And I don't think that they need big pieces. I think that they need to go get a bunch of small things. Like, they're another team who should go get an Andre Drummond.
But
you see what I'm saying?
Again, right. I hear what you're saying, but once again, do you think that we spend the money to make that team better?
I don't think it's a lot of money you got to spend.
But you got to.
It ain't to the point that it's like, oh, you're gonna be over the cap. No, you're not gonna be over the cap. No, it ain't to the point where it's like, you know, it's just pieces that you got to get to make your team better. That's it.
But you can at least spend $60 million, in my opinion.
No, I don't think they can afford to spend $60 million.
Because
they about to have They about to have two max players, two super max players. I'm sorry.
So
I think D'Angelo Russell needs to go, and I think they need to get a point guard that can come in and give you some buckets.
Right.
But they don't need a point guard that they got to spend a bunch of money on.
So you tell me LeBron James will not take no pay cut to make the team better?
Maybe, if he know what's going on.
Think about it. Who else took a pay cut to make that team better?
Some people might do it, but it all depends on if they know what's going on.
Bingo. What do you think, Ian?
So what I think about when it comes to Phil Jackson, when he was in his prime, when he was winning those titles with Kobe, winning those titles with MJ, obviously one of the greatest coaches of all time alongside Pat Riley. We all know this. But where I see the problem lie is you get to a certain age where you're not going to be a head coach anymore and you're going to be an executive only. But you have to have a certain mindset to be an executive only. And we saw with the New York Knicks how terrible Phil Jackson was as an executive.
What?
He was terrible. So to answer your question, no. If he's an executive, I would keep him as far away as possible. As a head coach, he is past his prime.
See, I don't think Phil Jackson passed his prime. I think he did take the Lakers, the team the Lakers have right now, take them to the finals. I really think that you put that triangle in there right now, and you tell me people that basketball team is not
Why would you bring him back when he has a bunch of people who coach under him who also do triangle offense?
but
Yeah, but they don't do it like he
they
does.
don't do it like him.
All the people that's been under him that's supposed to do the triangle offense don't do it like he do. Like Steve Kerr got a triangle that's similar, and he's been winning with it. But then after that, you got Derek Fisher, who ain't did shit right yet. Matter of fact, I don't even think he did nothing right for the LA Sparks.
So right there, you got that man that I could be wrong when I say this, invented the triangle. Is all right about it?
How? I don't think so. I don't think he created the triangle. Wasn't it Doug Collins?
Maybe
It was the coach before. It was the coach before him. It was the
Doug was the coach before.
yeah.
Maybe he just perfected.
Yeah, they were doing the triangle
me
before
the-
Phil
Okay.
Jackson showed up there. Yeah.
Okay, well he perfected there. Let me say that.
the Zen Master.
Yeah. My next question: who should the Atlanta Hawks trade? Trae Young or Murray, or keep both of them? Dennis.
I'll say you keep both of them and try to keep it going. But Murray did ask for a trade. I mean, Trae Young did ask for a trade. And Trae Young, if you want to, you come to Philly. You know,
Don't nobody want to
Yeah.
go to no damn Philly. Stop that
we
shit.
got a
Dennis.
nice spot for you over here in Philly.
No.
All right.
If you want to
But I
get
can
hit
see-
by a bus, then you go to Philly.
I can see him actually going to the Lakers though. Trae Young with the Lakers.
All right, and what you got for me?
So how I see it happening, the Atlanta Hawks really depends on if you want to rebuild or if you just want to stay in mediocre land. If you want to stay in mediocre land, you're going to keep both of them. You're going to try to convince yourself in a state of delusion that you are going to compete in the Eastern Conference. Now, what you do if you say you're going to plan a rebuild, if all the executives meet in a room and say it's time to tear all this down and start over from scratch, what I would recommend is that you need to call up every team in the NBA, call Philly, call Orlando, call Utah, call Memphis, like call every team in the NBA and say, all right, what's your max offer going to be? And then when you do get that max offer you're looking for, you take it right away. So
Brunson's already under contract, BJ.
What?
He signed his
where it all
contract this
lies,
season.
Dennis, Ron, everyone all around the world, where it lies is that the Atlanta Hawks needed to figure out, do I want to be in mediocre land and just stay around 500, or do I want to blow this whole thing up?
See, I got
Hey,
to
Dalton,
throw this out
Dalton, use a hater, Dalton. I just want to let you know that you is a goddamn hater.
I gotta throw this out there. Atlanta Hawks do got the number one pick. The
For
big
now.
man overseas. I think that we will get him.
For now. I mean,
You
hopefully
got-
they'll trade it.
You got 2 point guards. You got a point guard / shooting guard
Okay.
in Murray. Maybe top 15, top 20.
Okay.
You got Trae Young.
Okay.
Could be a top 5 point guard in the NBA. To me, Trae Young got attitude problem. To me, in my way or the highway, that the kind of attitude he got to me. And if that the case, I would trade Trae Young. Bye.
But what's the issue with that? I mean, every superstar's got to have that chip on his shoulder.
But once again, you're not no superstar. You not carry a team to the finals. You
He
All
carried
right.
him to the
When
Western.
did he
He carried
carry
him to the
Atlanta
Western
Eastern
Conference. He carried him to the. He carried him to the Eastern Conference.
Right, Eastern Conference Finals. That was a couple years ago. When he
Okay.
what you
Couple
do
years ago.
every year. What?
He go through a coach damn near every year too.
Okay, well, tell him get his attitude under
Now you just
control.
want to blame. See, this is why we can't listen to you when you be annoying people. You annoying them this week, then they trash next week.
I ain't annoying Trey Young. Don't try to do
Yeah,
that
but
shit.
you annoying Ant-Man, and Ant-Man made it to the Western Conference Finals.
Ant-Man been balling for 2 years. He had not got no head
He
coach.
ain't ball last year like that. Last year he looked ass. They ain't even,
How many head coaches Ant-Man had? How many?
I don't know, but Trae Young had a lot.
Okay, then. Trae Young got 2 people fired.
No, he didn't get them fired. He didn't get them fired. That's your damn organization.
He got the dude that came from the Pacers. Got him
Nate
fired.
McMillan. He didn't get him fired.
He got him fired. Trust me on this, Dennis.
Since you gonna say he got him fired, he didn't get him fired.
Read sometimes.
They fired the coach before Nate McMillan halfway through the season. Nate McMillan come in, and that team go to the Eastern Conference Championship.
What happened after that then?
After that, everybody figured out what Nate McMillan does best with the team, and they ain't win no games like that. Then they made it a trade for Dejounte Murray.
Okay, then.
And then where they went next, they hired the Utah Jazz coach to be your current coach now.
And he not. Lord,
right? They're going to end up firing him. That's going to be Trae Young's fault too.
And then there was the assistant coach for the Hawks that just got a head coaching job. I forget what his name is. You probably know who it is. But there was a Hawks assistant coach who just got a head coach job. So
all I'm trying to tell you is, Ryan, all of that shit with these coaches and the rotating, and Atlanta's not doing nothing to help Trae Young.
So okay, so I'm glad you said that. If you were the GM for the Hawks, how will you help Trae Young? Who will you bring in to help Trae Young out?
It all depends who's available. I don't know who all available this summer. I know Paul George is one of them, but I don't think that's enough.
Who I'm bringing in is very simple. I'm making 2 changes. If you are legit about winning, there's 2 moves I'm making.
Who?
The first one is I'm drafting the center from France first overall. Alexander Sarr. He's going to be the first overall pick.
And getting rid of Clint Capella.
Right, Clint Capella, good veteran, but goodbye. And then I'm calling up the New York Knicks and getting Julius Randle a power forward. So therefore, you have Sarr, Randle, Bogdanovich. I believe he's still there. Then you have Murray and Young.
Sound like a top 4 team in the East to me.
Sound like Randle cannot stay healthy to save his life.
Yeah.
Why is it when you ask me a question, I give you my explanation, and then you say no?
I'm going by what I see on TV. If you cannot stay healthy,
we ain't worried about Randall because we got Sarr.
Okay, all right.
If you cannot stay healthy, why would I make the big trade for you?
Shoot. How I remember, doesn't the Atlanta Hawks have like multiple picks in this draft? Like it's not just one; they have like multiple. Right. So,
but if you want to win now, that's the key word. Now, will you trust the young guns, or will you go get players that are already in the NBA?
How I would do it.
Well, you're not going to win. You're not going to win now.
I would do a mix, Ron. If you want to be 4th and 5th seed in the East, that's what you got to do. You got to have a mix of it.
I'll with you on that. What's up, Red? My next question. If you could build a basketball team just using the good players that played for your favorite basketball team, who will it be? Dennis.
First of all, I'm going to make sure I know this right. You only can use the good players?
Just the good players.
Well, give me an example. Give me an example with your Atlanta Hawks. Who's the good players?
Spud Webb, Dominique Wilkins, Steve Smith, Joe Johnson, and Mutombo.
All right. So mine would be Walter Stilt, Moses Malone, Dr. J, Charles Barkley, Allen Iverson.
I like that team, Dennis. Yeah.
I mean, my team is going to be very top heavy. Of course, I got to go with Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson out there. He was out there at Charlotte Hornets. He was with New York Knicks for a while. Absolute legend out there. I got to go with Lamar Odom. He was a really good player out there for a while. He did what he had to do. I'm going to go with Sean Marion out there.
Wait a minute.
What
I'm
team
talking
is
about
this?
that played for your team.
Hold on. Wait a minute. So I'm going with Larry Johnson, Sean Marion, Lamar Odom. Who else was on that UNLV team back in the day? Stacey Ogman. I'm going to go with him. Stacey Ogman out there at UNLV.
Lamar Odom played for
my
UNLV.
team. I'm going with the UNLV team, sir.
Lamar
Odom played for
UNLV.
He was signed to UNLV. Yeah, he was.
I did not know that.
With Jerry Tartanian. Yeah.
He skipped all them goddamn New York schools to go to UNLV. I did not know that.
Yeah, Lamar Odom with UNLV. That was a big deal at the time. Back in the 90s.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Let's see. Who else? Oh, you know what? I think I also forgot about NBA champion Joel Anthony at center for the Miami Heat.
Oh, shit. All right. Let's get to the next question. Ron, and you don't have to pick me for this next question. Just let you know that, all right?
Name a quarterback on the hot seat going into the season in.
When I need you to repeat the question, so repeat it.
Name a quarterback on the hot seat going into the season.
Justin Fields. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. He doesn't count. He's going to be a kick returner. Okay. So let me go with an actual quarterback.
Give my fucking gun.
Let me go with an actual quarterback. Hey, you know what? If this guy does not perform and he does not show up, I'm going to say Kyler Murray with Arizona. This has got to really be that year where he shows up with that contract. So, Kyler Murray.
Okay. I'm going to say Dak Prescott. Because it looks like he's not going to get the extension. Looks like this is the year of make it, break it, and become a free agent. So I'm going to say Dak Prescott.
I gotta say David Carr.
What about Bryce Young, Carolina?
Bryce Young going to be there.
No, he's going to be there like 2 or 3 more years.
But wait a minute. So he's not on the hot seat? First overall pick, and he was absolutely trash
last year? Not on the hot seat after 1 year. The hell?
That's just 1 year, Ian.
Why not Daniel Jones?
We have seen number 1 picks be on the hot seat before. Yes, we have.
Not no year 2. The fuck?
We have seen it. Yes, we have.
Who?
Okay. You know what? I'm going to give a few examples here. So for starters, we're going to talk about Sam Bradford. Sam Bradford was on the hot seat after signing that mega deal. Jamarcus Russell.
But he not at the year 2 he was.
Jamarcus Russell.
Who with the Raiders? Not at the year 2 with him either. He was there for. He played 3 years with them.
Right, but after year 2, he was on the hot seat.
We just talking about after year 2 of being on the hot seat. I don't know nobody after year 2 of being the number 1 pick was on the hot seat.
I definitely know Jamarcus Russell was. After his second year, he was actually on the bench for year 3.
Name the wide receivers they had in.
Wait, for the Raiders or for Carolina?
For the Raiders.
The Raiders still had Randy Moss, didn't they?
No, they did not. They did not have Randy Moss. He was in New England.
Remember, he got traded.
I mean, back then with the Raiders, back in 2007, 2008, I mean, Javon Walker, I think he was gone by that point. He was not there.
Right.
Which was my guy, Javon Walker.
Who else?
So
it wasn't Darius Hayward Bay because he was drafted in 2009. So it wasn't him.
What? The reason I asked you about the wide receivers who were their wide receivers. The men Dennis had this argument all the time. Your wide receivers make you, or do you make the wide receivers? So
It depends.
I'm
Right.
just saying, there's been quarterbacks who've been on the hot seat. Tim Couch was on the hot seat for
Right.
Cleveland.
right,
David Carr was on the hot seat
Right.
in Houston.
but
Tim
once
Couch
again,
wasn't on the hot seat after his second year because
but
they made the playoffs. He got benched.
they made the
He got benched
playoffs.
the year
But
they
you
made
gotta
the playoffs.
remember,
Yeah,
hold on, you gotta remember, Tim Couch was not the quarterback when they went to the playoffs. That was Kelly Holcomb.
Right.
He's not-
That's the year he got benched.
Right. But he was
I
already
remember.
in the hot seat at that point.
So it go back to what I'm trying to say. You need wide receivers. Back then, the Raiders did not have no top wide receivers back then.
I understand that. What I'm saying to you is that Bryce Young can be on the hot seat. Have you seen what he has in Carolina?
I
He could be on the
seen
hot
it,
seat.
but remember they got a new OC.
They went and got him a wide receiver.
They got a wide receiver. They called
I
him
don't know how legit he is.
T.O.
He's a rookie. He's a
Right.
rookie. I don't know how legit he is.
Now, they've been fixing their offensive line was terrible last year.
They
And
bringing
the year
pieces in on
before.
that.
So trust me, they in my division. I don't want to get these clowns no props, but I call it like I said.
Okay, so when we're breaking this down here on your show, Dennis and Ron and everybody all around the world, if Carolina goes 2-15 this year, you're saying Bryce Young wouldn't be on the hot seat again?
No,
Yeah. They got a new head coach.
they got a new
No.
head coach, a new OC. That
So
takes
if you've
time.
won 4 games in 2 years, you wouldn't be on the hot seat, really?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, the third,
Isn't
the
the
fourth,
NFL stand for not for long? But
wait a minute. The third, the
It
fourth,
does.
and the
But
fifth
we're talking
year,
about the Carolina Panthers who fuck shit up all the time. So
Right. remember,
it's the
they
owner.
will
The
not
owner gonna have to
be-
learn how to be an owner.
they would not have the problem if the owner would have shut the fuck up and let Frank Wright do his job, get the man that he wanted, C.J. Stroud. But now the owner said, you know what, I'm going to Bryce Young. This was the owner told Frank Wright, I'm on Bryce Young. So now you got the issue. You brought me here to coach. Let me get my dude to coach. I'm the head
I
coach.
don't care.
You the owner. Let me do my job.
next question.
Damn. Okay. Do you think the news people is harder on black players than white players, and how they judge people?
Oh, you had to come to me first. Okay. I mean, they are. I mean, historically, if we're actually breaking it down based off of what's happened over the last 40, 50, 60 years, yeah, they happen. For sure.
So, how can I say this? Do you think they should?
I agree with Ian that they are worse on black players than white players, unless your name is Caitlin Clark. Oh,
Why
we'll
you
talk
say that?
WNBA.
Why you say that?
Oh, they real hard on Caitlin Clark right now.
What?
Oh,
But-
every turnover, everything she
And when
do,
she got hurt, by the
you get
way,
upset.
yesterday. She got hurt. Yeah.
But
man,
If
everything
you look
that
at-
happened to Caitlin Clark is, oh, I knew she wasn't that good. We owe Diana Taurasi an apology. No, we don't. You're a
what?
fucking rookie. You don't owe her no fucking apology.
What? So
You don't
once
know damn
again,
apology. You're a rookie.
when the news people will cut that shit out,
They not
Dennis,
because they don't have shit up to report on.
but you need to.
Where it's
Yeah, but they
gonna
don't.
where it's gonna stop is when it doesn't stop making money. As long as it makes money, they're gonna keep
Exactly.
talking about it.
Mm. I really think it started at the top. Yes or no?
No.
Yes
I mean, who's really going to dispute that? I mean, it starts from the top and then goes down to the bottom. It's literally a triangle. Like,
I'm gonna say no, Brian. I'm gonna say no because a lot of these writers got free range to write whatever they want. And nowadays, you don't even have to be a writer. You got enough followers on social media. You
Right.
say something. Hell, you ain't even got to have a lot of followers on social media. If you put the shit in a meme,
Right.
somebody will take it and say, oh, I knew it was true. Oh my God. Look at the meme. They was thinking what I was thinking.
yep.
Shit, you could be so good now. You could put in a meme and say at the bottom, Brian said,
Dang.
you ain't say shit.
Right.
This is a video era. We just watched the whole video of the shit that P. Diddy did 8 years ago. Okay? We just watched the whole video of that.
What?
But if somebody would have wrote it, it'd have been more believable.
What?
Hey, Ron, it's like this famous quote, okay? A lie can travel halfway around the world before the truth can put his pants on.
You right about that, man. You is right about that, dog. You never lie on that one.
Lying.
You
ain't lying. Monica Lewinsky. My shout out to Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah, shit, dude. You doing right the hell for that one.
Hey, man, I just heard what Ian said. It just made sense.
My
All right, here's the next question.
My next question. Do you think the college basketball players really need to do the pre-draft NBA combine workout? Dennis.
I treat it just like the NFL combine. If you feel like doing it. If you don't.
Yeah.
Who definitely needs to do it is Bronny James. I mean, the draft combine has really been improving his draft stock. So I would say for him, he definitely needs to do it. There's the guys who are in the second round, cringe first round. They're going to do the draft combine. Now, if you're a lottery pick, like if you're a lock to be in the lottery, you probably don't need to do the combine. But if you're outside of that zone, I would say do it.
What if, let me knock on wood, what if you tear your ACL?
All right, so why I mentioned
part
this.
of the situation.
Well, why I mentioned this is I don't know if you've been paying attention to it. Bronny James is a projected late second round pick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this draft combine might make him a mid second round pick. So, depending on how well it goes or how bad it goes, he might be a middle second round pick or might go undrafted. So,
okay.
Yeah, if you hurt yourself, Ryan, that's the risk you take.
Because we've seen players that go out there in the draft, pre-draft combine, they get injured. But you go from the first round to maybe the fourth round. All that money you just lost. All that money right there you just lost to go to the fourth round.
But why I could flip it though. I could flip it and say if you are a fourth round pick and you have an excellent combine, now all of a sudden you're a second round pick.
You good?
I mean, shoot, we've seen people that were second, third round picks all of a sudden become top 15.
Yep.
So
you're right about that one, man. My next question. Do you think the NBA teams need more veterans on the team? Dennis.
Yeah, some do. Not all of them.
Why not?
Some do. Some of them got a young core that just works well together with them. Others need a couple veterans over there to help guide them through a couple things.
Yeah.
So how I see veterans, if you have a lot of them, it's going to clog up the locker room. But what I can see is if you add 2 or 3 veterans who are, leaders in the locker room, 2 or 3 guys who are going to, help out the younger guys, stuff like that. That's what you need.
Right.
I don't need to add, 7, 8, 9 veterans on a team. No. Just give me 2 or 3.
Right.
Give me 2 or 3 veterans, and that's all I need.
So, to me, in my opinion, and I know you like Big Memphis Dennis, I know that, but I think this offseason they need to get some veterans.
They got veterans over there.
None of the veterans.
Only team I think need a veteran is OKC. I don't think that the Magic need a veteran, but I think OKC does need a veteran.
I think Detroit need a veteran. Detroit
they got
Pistons.
veterans over there, but they could use some veterans. Not that they need veterans, all right? With a big
Yeah, shit, Dennis. My next question, and my last one. Name the best rivalry outside or of your division with your NFL team. What?
I think mine. Damn, outside of my division though.
Outside of your division. Like
Tampa
you hate
Bay.
your team, but they always play their heart out when they play y'all.
Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. Them goddamn Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
All right. Ian.
When it comes to my Chicago Bears, where I'm going to go is actually across the interstate, and that's going to be the Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts is always a hard-fought battle. There's always a lot of rivalry and, kind of intensity there with Indianapolis and Chicago. So,
Okay. I got to say this. Green Bay Packers. For my Atlanta Falcons. Every time. It go back to Brett Favre. It go back to Aaron Rodgers. The quarterback they got now. Every time.
Y'all beat them this year though, didn't y'all? Last year, didn't y'all?
We barely beat them last year.
Yeah,
Jordan Love was
that was
not
the game.
right.
That was that was the game that I looked at Jordan Love and I said, okay,
Right.
he is the guy to take over that team.
Right. If he
made
did not mess up,
he made a throw to
Mhm.
me in that game, and I was like, oh, okay, I see why
Yeah.
he the man.
if
Like,
he
they had
did
a
not mess
free
up,
rusher. There was a free rusher coming right at him.
mhm.
Right at his face. He shot on that bitch and threw it. I said, oh, I was like, okay.
If he did not mess up at the end, that would have beat us. And I told Josh, and I told
Rashad.
Rashad, yeah, I told both of them they would have beat us if he did not mess up at the end.
Okay.
But that was my last questions, Dennis.
That's good to
And
hear.
Ian.
Listen, we want to thank y'all for coming out. We enjoyed y'all. Appreciate everybody for being out here with us in the comments, having a good time, talking to us each and every Talk Years Tuesday. Ron, what else you got to say?
Shout out to Pops and the Henry brothers. Shout out to the fans. Thank you. Like, share, and the show. And tell your friends about us and your family.
What you got, Ian?
I mean, who else to talk to on Tuesday except Dennis Holmes, Ron Thomas, and everyone all around the world who supports your network. So when it comes to Inner Fingers Podcast, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification button so you not miss any episode of this fantastic show. And thanks for having me on the show.
God bless. Good night.